Hello everyone, welcome to math class today on June 9th. Today you're going to be finishing up the bottom of page 3, the last graded assignment for the year. So when you get done with that page 3 you can turn it in. I still would like to see page 4 too. Those are really more feedback for me and kind of a farewell type of assignment, but I'm not going to hold that against you if you don't get that in as a grade, the page 4 interview questions. So page 3 is really the last graded assignment for the year. I'm going to go over an example problem in case you want to see more examples on a discount tax problem on number 1, and then go over a couple problems with solving inequalities and graphing them to help you with the bottom of page 3 there for number 2 and 3. So let's start with number 1. How much will you pay for a case of baseballs that costs $28 if you have a 20% off coupon and there is 8% sales tax? So anytime we have a discount tax problem, we must find the sale price first, the discounted price first. Why? Because we pay sales tax off of the discounted price. Okay, it's 8% of whatever that discounted price is. So if I try to calculate this first, I don't know the correct amount to take 8% of because we haven't found that amount yet. Okay, so I have to first find how much money I'm saving with my coupon. You could use a proportion for it, or I could just simply find 20% of $28 by multiplying 20 hundredths times 28. Do that on my cell phone calculator here. I get $5.60. So it's going to be $5.60. Remember what that 20% was. 20% was the 20% off. So $5.60 is how much off. So you can take that off of the $28 price. So $28 minus $5.60 that I'm saving with my coupon gives me a sale price of $22.40. So that's what I'm paying for the case of baseballs before tax. Okay. Now I got to find the 8% sales tax off of that amount. And you can see now why it's impossible for me to do the sales tax first, because how would I find 8% of $22.40 when I never knew $22.40? That wasn't in the problem anymore. So I had to find $22.40 first. So I got to find 8% of $22.40. I can do 0.08 times the 22.40. That's going to give me 8% was the sales tax, so this will tell me how much money sales tax was. So multiply that out, and I actually get 1.792. So the nearest penny, that's going to be $1.79. Because we don't have anything smaller than a penny here. So $1.79 is our sales tax. So I got to take that $1.79 sales tax and add it to the price I'm paying for the baseballs. So that plus tax. And I add those up. And I get an answer of $24.19 is my final total for the case of baseballs. Okay, guys? So hopefully that's to help you with the problem on the top of page 3 that we went over also yesterday. If you struggle, you can watch yesterday's video if you haven't already. And now we're going to move on to these bottom problems here that are more like what we're doing today. Solve and graph your solutions. So these are inequalities. These ones here, okay, it's just algebra, so I still want to get x alone. The only thing to remember is that if I do an algebra step of multiplying both sides by a negative, or dividing both sides by a negative, then I have to reverse the inequality. I have to flip Gary the Gator around. So that'll happen on one of these problems here. So I want to get x alone. So I'm going to get rid of this plus 8 first by subtracting 8 both sides. And I get 9x is less than 45. Divide both sides by 9. And I get x is less than 5. So there's my solution. To graph it, I'll just make a number line here. One of the easiest ways to do it is to count by whatever your answer is. My answer is 5, so I'll count by 5s. Space them evenly. And then this is less than, so it's not less than or equal to, so it's an open circle. And my answer is less than 5, so I want all the answers that are smaller than 5. So I would draw my arrow that way. Remember this, more chalk, less chalk, or in this case, more ink, less ink. Less ink to make the symbol, less ink to make my dot. Number 3, I want to get rid of the 4 first. Careful, this is a positive 4, so I got to get rid of the positive 4 first. So I get negative 5x is less than or equal to 55. Divide both sides by negative 5. Ding, 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 ding. Right? Divide by a negative means I have to flip Gary the Gator around versus my inequality because I divided by a negative. And I get x is greater than or equal to negative 11. So I'm going to count by 11s on my number line just to make it easy. And at negative 11, it's a solid circle. And my answer is greater than or equal to that, so my arrow goes that way. Okay? Alright, so this last assignment, the bottom of page 3 here, you have some additional examples you can look at, and you have those 3 problems to solve and graph right there on the bottom of page 3. Okay? I'll check in, I'll make one more video tomorrow, but again, get any work that you have for the entire year in by the end of the week, because I got to get those grades in. And have a good night. It's going to be hot out there today. All right. Have a good night. Bye.